Canada's immigration dream is standing at the edge of a massive turning point, and for more than 2 million temporary residents, nearly half of them Indians, the clock is ticking fast. Work permits are expiring, permanent residency pathways are getting tougher, and families who invested their life savings are now facing an uncertain future. Is this the end of the easy transition from study to work to PR? Or a wake-up call for a system under pressure? In today's story, we break down the real numbers, the policy shift in Ottawa, and what it means for every Indian planning their future in Canada. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Immigration Canada. Canada's immigration shake-up, over 2 million Indians at risk of losing status. Canada's temporary work permit system, once a gateway to opportunity for students and workers from India, is now at the center of a growing immigration storm. New official data shows that more than 2 million temporary work permits have either already expired or are on track to expire in 2025 to 26, and nearly half of these belong to Indian nationals. What's fueling this status cliff? Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada figures indicate between 1.05 million and 1.49 million permits had already lapsed by the end of 2025, including work visas and other temporary resident authorizations. A further 927,000 permits are expected to expire in 2026, with roughly 315,000 due in the first quarter alone. Combined, this means more than 2.1 million temporary residents, many of them Indian, could see their legal status end soon. Who is affected? The people at the heart of this challenge come from varied backgrounds. Former international students on post-graduation work permits, truck drivers, construction workers, hospitality and service sector staff. Other temporary workers who filled gaps in Canada's labour market after the pandemic. For families in regions like Punjab and Haryana, the uncertainty is deeply personal, with children and relatives caught between future plans and looming expiries. Why is this happening now? Canada has deliberately tightened its immigration policy over the past couple of years. Key reasons include 1. Curtailing temporary resident growth. The Canadian government has announced plans to reduce the share of temporary residents to about 5% of the total population by 2026 to 27, a target that's now shaping visa and work permit allocations. 2. Slower path to permanent residency. While Ottawa prefers that temporary workers transition to permanent resident status, pathways such as express entry and provincial nominee programs have become fiercely competitive and backlogged, making it harder to move from a temporary to a permanent stay. 3. Tighter rules on study and work permits. New caps on study permit issuances. Eligibility criteria for temporary foreign workers have narrowed options for many applicants, including Indians who once formed the largest group in these streams. What are the risks and impacts? Immigration lawyers in Canada warn that if millions of permit holders don't secure extensions or transition to permanent residence, the country could see a rise in undocumented residents, a complex legal and social challenge. For the Indian diaspora, which has been a major driver of Canada's international student and labour streams, the next few months are critical. Community organizations report a sharp increase in demand for legal advice as people weigh whether to apply for a permit extension, switch to a permanent residency pathway, or return to India to avoid losing legal status altogether. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for future videos. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Take care.